Starlite Campbell, the Starlite Campbell Band. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of my rig at the moment. Changes all the time, of course. Firstly, and most importantly, guitar. It's a Jim Drake, made especially for me. It's a custom guitar. Production model. He's making these for anybody now. It's got beautiful little engraved logo, laser engraved logo in there. It's really cool. 3 pickups, Sheptone, Bigsby. Pretty simple than that, but it just plays fantastic. It sounds divine, you know. So there we are. Of course, made more special by this Echoplex, the Maestro 1973. Sounds fantastic. I use that all the time. I use them for years. And the Germino over there. Over there I've got a Gartone Vibrato King, which the Echoplex is going through. So the echo return is basically going through that. So just a quick look at the pedal board here. We're starting with the Lehle volume pedal. Now, this is the key to the whole thing because this has got basically a buffer in it and a preamp. So unity gain. So it doesn't actually add any gain to the whole situation, but what it does, it actually changes it from high impedance from the guitar to low impedance through the rest of the pedal board. I do have here the marvelous Gig Rig switcher, but I don't use any of the buffers in that at all. All I do is I go into here and I use the pedal board basically to switch between all the different effects, and it's a fantastic volume pedal. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. I forgot to mention, of course, our custom Curt Mangan strings, made especially for the Starlite Campbell Band. Great strings. We've been using them now for, my wife Susie's over here, so we've been using them for about 6-7 months now, and they're absolutely fantastic, amazing. They stay in tune, really, really great. And also the very, what's the word? The beautiful round tone, and they last ages. So they might be slightly more expensive, but they last ages. Anyway, so after the Lehle, we got a Fulltone wah, which is in all the time. Everybody uses those, so everybody knows what that is. Then I'm going to point out the most important things here. The Hudson Broadcast, which I use an awful lot, and that's a germanium like preamp, and it adds just a certain grit to the sound, which is really nice for this British blues stuff that we're doing, and that's just kicking that in now, and it adds. Without it, disabled. Subtle, but you really notice the difference. What other is note here? Right, okay, the other thing of note is the boost. It's a DWJ boost, a DWJ I should say, and it's custom made for Supertone, and it's a great thing. Basically, it's very similar to the old Electro-Harmonix thing, but what it does, it just adds that little bit of drive to your sound. That's without it. But what we've done, we've put a bass roll-off on it, so it thins it out that little bit at the low end, so it just adds a bit more meat rather than muddiness, you know? Right, so the next thing we've got here is the Purple Plexi, which I use quite a bit because, you know, when I'm touring, sometimes you don't have the ability to get like a Germino fine like amp like this, which is basically a Marshall JTM 45 Plexi. You don't get them everywhere, so this is like a bit of a substitute for the lead stuff, and it sounds absolutely fantastic. So this is it. That's the Purple Plexi. That's it normal. Sounds great. What else do we have here? Aha, the DWJ Early Fuzz Supertone model again. This is it. Again with a bass roll-off on, because people, they have too much bass in the sound. And when you're in a band situation, it doesn't cut through. So, you know, this is really fantastic. Very early sounding fuzz, gritty. that early fuzz sound, you know, that Jimmy Page thing going on. Absolutely fantastic green. Right, what else selection have I got here which I'm going to talk about? Well, the final thing I want to talk about is this secret preamp. And it's so secret, I almost don't want to tell you about it, of course. But it's by Chasetone. And Carl Chase makes these, he's been making them for ages. And what it does, it replicates the preamp circuit of the Echoplex. And tonight what I'm doing, I'm running the Echoplex to a different amp, and this is going directly into the Germino, and it adds like a three-dimensional sound to it. It's so beautiful. In fact, it's in all the time, so I can't actually take it out. So, you know, but that's the sound. It sounds absolutely amazing. Sounds wonderful, you know? I have the amp set, so it's just a bit of grit in it, and so that's it. That's basically the Starlite Campbell band sound for this evening at the Met in Bury. We're going to have a great show, packed audience tonight. It's going to be great. So I'll see you soon. Simon Campbell, signing off.